knowing how wind can really push a wildfire, I'm worried about us getting caught out here in the wild with fire coming. So I just kind of mentioned to everybody we probably should really hurry it up.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, let's
Because
put a
it's
little.
like pretty dry around here.
Yeah.
We would know that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of sub-arid in this part, Colorado. Anyway.
Right.
So you guys proceed on down the road a little bit more hastily than previous. And the closer you get, you do start to see it looks like it's some kind of like SUV or truck turned over and on fire.
Holy
Oh.
shit.
Crap, dude. And then I check
Close
my
fire.
phone again to see if I have any bars.
Anything?
You still got nothing right now.
Okay.
Shit.
Now tell me this: is it straight up black smoke coming from this thing?
Mostly, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna drop my pack, like a good ways away,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna tell them to stay here, and I'm gonna run up to check if anybody's in the. Before I do that, does it look like this was some kind of explosion, or does this look like it doesn't matter? It's burning black. Yeah, I just run up and I look and see if there's anybody inside the vehicle.
So you run up to kind of the burned out husk of some kind of SUV. Inside, you can see like there's at least one body that's been burned up pretty well. And then after you get within about 10 feet of it, something hits the dirt on your like to the west side of you, and about 2 seconds later, you hear a pop from a like cliffside over to the east, kind of where I'm pinging.
Okay.
That crackle.
Shit.
Now, am I completely out in the open here, or
Yeah, you're standing. I'm assuming you're standing on the dirt road, a little ways back from the fire, and pretty much the valley area itself is pretty much entirely flat, except for like that creek bed, that empty creek or stream bed or whatever that was running along the side of the road.
what what would be the closest cover that I could get to from where that shot just rang out?
Probably like 5 feet to your left. You can run and jump into that empty stream bed. And it's probably
Like some
2.5
some
feet deep.
rocks and stuff I can get behind. I'm gonna
Well, there's like an embankment a little bit that kind of cuts in.
Okay, I'm gonna tell them. I'm gonna yell at Rachel and Ashley. I said that was a gunshot. Run, and I'm gonna run for the creek bed.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up his bag and run towards where he's running.
I tell
Okay,
her
And
if I see this, I'm gonna tell her fucking leave the bag. Let's go.
I'm actually going to catch up with Ashley, and I'm going to steal the bag from her and toss it over my
Okay.
other side, because I can carry like twice as much as you, and book it with her.
Okay, so before any of that happens, right after Wes yells that, everyone go ahead and do an initiative roll.
Shit.
Oh fuck!
Okay, so
Initiative is
My total plus is just +1.
2. Okay.
It's
It's
directly
right there above armor
combat
class,
skills.
below
Yeah.
combat skills.
oh, right there. So
Oh, nice.
And I'm just going to keep track of the turn order on paper because I didn't give everyone a single token. Do what?
for anybody who's just joined in, this is a RPG game we're playing that's kind of made up, basically. Supposed to be a zombie apocalypse kind of thing. We just don't know what's going on. Right now, we're heading back to the vehicle. If you're wondering if there's any more to this game, this is what you get. We may add more graphics and stuff, but this is all imagination.
Imagination.
Or how much we want to get into it.
Yeah. If it's
We'll
if you've ever heard of Dungeons and Dragons, this is basically kind of what that is. It's just instead of set in a fantasy world with dragons and things like that. It's set in basically kind of like our world in a real life place, and we're just it's basically like Jason's created a world and we're kind of creating a story along with him. May not be for everybody, so if you're here to watch crazy Call of Duty headshots, then probably not gonna see that today.
Well, they wouldn't see that any day.
This is true.
But we might get lucky, and we can describe it to you in bloody, gory fashion. So, but anyway, just wanted to catch people up that have just joined in. So, anyways, continue. We just rolled initiative.
All right, so Wes just yelled out all that stuff about the gunshots. Ashley, you drop a pack or something, do a cartwheel.
Whenever he told me to run, I picked up his bag and started running to where he was running to, and Rachel took it from me because she can carry more. As we were running.
Okay.
Like
So
relay
you do
race
that.
kind of thing.
And then Rachel, you do.
Oh, I'm next.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to catch up with Wesley, I guess. So, can I try to do? Gosh, I don't know anything about guns, so I wouldn't know. Can I kind of anticipate or think about like where it came from based on like where we heard it, or would we have known
Do
basically?
it on awareness. That's the one that's on there. I forgot to put. Just
Is
post
your wisdom, your wisdom modifier.
Yeah, you don't know where it came from, where you're at.
Okay, for now, I'm just going with him, and I'm gonna get I guess I've got a machete, so I'll just be having that like unclipped, but not like pulled out at the ready. It's not like it's on my hip, I guess, and it's like Velcroed up or whatever. I have the Velcro coming off. It's like a mid-grab stance.
Okay, so you get up into, kind of sprint up into the ditch where Wes is, and then Wes, what's your next move?
They have my pack, right? Am I up with
guess.
them?
Yeah, I got your pack.
Okay. Then if they come, did they come to me, or did they make it to me, or are they?
Rachel did. I can't. Were you trying to do that too, Ashley?
Yeah, I was trying to get to where
Okay,
he
yeah.
was.
So they all made it up to you and kind of like huddled down in the ditch with you two.
I'm gonna tell them while we're kind of like in cover. I'm like, that was a gunshot. I have no idea if they were shooting at me or what, but that was a gunshot, and that came up from up there on the ridge. I think somewhere up there. And I just kind of grab my back. I'm kind of saying this while I'm putting it on, and I'm just kind of like looking. I'm just kind of keeping an eye on that ridge as best as I can from cover.
Okay. After that, everybody do an awareness check.
Okay.
8.
Ew.
Oh man, these rolls. These rolls. Save us, Rachel.
So
I'll try.
there's another thud, probably 10 feet in front of you guys, and another crackle coming from the small ridge. It's probably maybe a 40-foot ridge. It's not super tall and super steep, but somewhere in that direction.
I told you it's the crazy guy from the house.
Would I be able to kind of like ascertain if we are actually the target of those bullets, or was that like it was 10 feet in front of me, or like it's like painfully obvious that it wasn't at me, or was it just kind of I just can't tell from here.
Do another quick awareness roll.
Okay. God damn.
I mean, yes, no. I mean, there's nothing else around that you can see
Okay.
to be shooting at.
Is there a way for us to be able to follow this creek bed and use it as cover to get out of here?
Yeah, so everywhere you see this kind of blue dashy type line, that's the Dread Creek bed. So you can kind of crawl anywhere you want to along that and be in relative cover.
And you said that the fire was coming, the gunshots were coming from around here, where I'm pinging?
Somewhere over there.
Okay.
Yeah, in that direction.
So I just and we could continue the way we need to go and continue the creek bed and go this direction, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you think we should try to like yell to them or something and tell them we're okay, or we're not like we surrender or something?
I think we should just run.
Yeah, I don't like
They've
I don't know.
fired at us twice
for no reason.
for
So
no reason. So why?
I don't think we can talk our way out of it.
Yeah.
So let's go. Let's hunker down and.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna. If I have to fucking crawl, like, then so be it to stay in cover. But I'm just going to move down this creek bed. You said it was 2 feet high, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we could probably
Or
like
deep, I guess.
Yeah, we could probably kind of crouch walk our way down this creek bed and try to I guess try to as best as we can get out of sight from that ridgeline.
All right. So you guys start crawling. I'm not gonna move the thing because you can't crawl really all that fast. You guys do get kind of along the creek bed past where the vehicle is when something hits one of the packs that Rachel's got, and then you hear another crackle.
Shit!
And I turn around to her and say, "Are you okay?
Yeah, I think so.
Did you lose anything?"
Okay, so this is
Maybe a
this is 3
sample.
shots. This is 3 shots that I've heard that should be enough for at least somewhat of an idea of ears to be able to triangulate where that shot's coming from. Do you want me to do a perception roll to figure out where whoever is shooting is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do a roll. I'm making the DC easier in my brain.
Okay. 11.
Beautiful.
So you were thinking it was coming from this tall ridge over here, but it's actually coming from this. There's like a shorter, squat little hogback right here. But you're pretty sure it's coming from like someone kind of laying on the other side of that and shooting towards you guys.
Okay, I'm going to we were like crouch walking, right?
Mm.
Okay, then I'm just gonna tell them to get on their bellies and crawl, and I'm gonna stay right there.
Okay.
And kind of I'm gonna as best as I can without poking my whole head up there. I'm going to eye that spot where I think that somebody might be while they're crawling away.
Okay,
If
so
they wanna
you,
if they want to do that.
yeah, what do you guys want to crawl away, or what do you want to do?
I want to keep going. I mean, yeah, I think we should just keep belly crawling and go past him so that we can kind of keep making headway towards our car. We're hoping it's safer that way.
Well, yeah, and I'd be really kind of, if this isn't real life, I guess, I'd be really fucking freaked out. I've never been shot at with a gun. I have shot a gun and been around when people have shot guns, but never been shot at. So I would freak the fuck out. And I'd be like, I'd probably shout a little bit, and it would be like a shit, like I did before, and a whole like, please, man, dude, we're not here to cause any trouble. Fuck! And then I'd probably get on the ground, knowing me, after I wet myself. Which I don't, because I don't want to have piss all over me.
You're Ryan. Okay, so after that, something else hits the dirt pretty close to where she was yelling at, and then a 4th crack coming from that ridge. And you pretty much know about within 10 feet where it's coming from.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna return fire with my pistol.
All right.
My shoot is +3, and granted, I know I'm not. I don't have a target to acquire, but I'm shooting as best as possible to know where the sound of that shot came from.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna pop off 2 rounds.
All right. Go ahead and do a roll for each one.
Oh, okay. Wow. And I'm after I do that, I'm going to yell, stop firing.
So you pop your 2 shots and yell that out, and then from somewhere to the south, you kind of hear this sort of like, you remember that like pterodactyl sound that Clay would make?
Yes.
Like a
Yeah.
yeah, kind of far off from somewhere farther down the road.
The fuck? That's no animal. Just saying. Or it can't be. It's like me, like crazy thinking and stuff. Just like, because it sounds inhuman, right?
Yeah. And then after that, you see a little bit of dust, like of some movement up on the ridge, but then there's no more shots fired at you.
Well, thank goodness. Are you keeping track of your ammo there, bud?
I just fired 2 rounds. I got a 15-round clip, so I'm good.
So we're scared shitless, and we don't know what's going on. I'm gonna make an awareness check to see if I can see what made that noise.
All right.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
It was a bird.
Ashley's like not even in any position to really see anything, and Rachel takes a better look, but she's still like, you guys are crawling down in the ditch. You can't get a real good view of much more than what's a few feet in front of you, like along the ditch walls.
And it's still like hazy and everything. Or we passed the black haze, and it's just more like.
Yeah, you guys had
foggish.
crawled past the burning car a little ways before she had her backpack hit with a bullet. Or your backpack if she's still pulling. I don't know which one's on top. Okay. So yeah, you guys are past the burning car, but like the big haze on the horizon is still sort of there.
Okay. Oh, shit, I don't want to go towards that creepy noise, but I still want to get to my car because that's gonna be the fastest way to get out of here if there's still shit going down.
I could pull the map out and see if we can find another way, possibly.
Let's do
Ooh,
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
As she's pulling the map out, she starts to hear the beating of quadruped feet coming up the creek bed toward you guys.
Shit, that's not good. Can I do a wilderness thing to see if I can recognize the
Yeah.
clop or plop plop?
Yep.
What the fuck
Sorry.
are you?
It's not hooves.
Well, thank God for that.
And then it could be that wolf too.
Oh yeah, it could.
Ooh.
I say we keep going.
Good.
I was gonna say we may keep going. We don't know what that sound was. It could have been anything. We may just be hearing things. You know, we've been out for 2 weeks doing this shit. So, and we just had a scare. So I don't think we should go back to the gunshots. I think we should just keep going forward.
Yeah.
Did you consult your map and see if there's a different way for us to go to get to the car?
Well, she's yeah.
I can do it, but we got to keep moving. I think. Let's move, and then
Okay.
I'll direct us
Is it
away
coming-
as we go.
The quadruped or whatever was coming from the south?
Yes.
The way we're trying to go?
Yes.
Oh, I was confused. I thought it came from back.
Nope.
Okay, so maybe, shit. I'm gonna look at the map. Let's just do it.
Can we be
Well,
aware?
as she starts to do that, you guys have kind of been thinking a little bit too long, and you see 4 like crazed-looking, emaciated coyotes come running up the ditch straight at you. So who's
Shit.
out? Who's the farthest south right now?
Probably me, because I was crawling ahead of us.
All right, make a reflex save as they start to trample towards you.
Oh, balls. Oh, balls. Shit. Oh, that's something.
So you're able to just barely kind of rolls to the side a little bit as they graze past you. They don't pay any attention to you and keep on running. Who's next? Probably Rachel. Yeah.
Yeah, me. So do a reflex save, you said?
She like
Nice.
runs up the side and does a flip over and like lands on the other side, dodges them, and then Wes pull one too as they come toward you.
It's a soccer player in me.
All right, so you guys are all able to kind of jostle to the side a little bit as these animals just like speed past, paying like I mean they don't give a shit about you. They barely even looked at you as they went up this
Just
creek bed.
going. They're just going. It's crazy. Okay.
Shit.
I say we get on our feet and go.
I
don't
agree.
Think, I don't think
we should go
gunshots
quicker.
are a threat anymore.
Me neither. Something's really bad unless they're running because something to do with the gunshots. I don't know, but
I wouldn't even know what I would do in this situation. The threat in my brain is still the person shooting a gun.
Should we try to see if there's like some foliage that we could get into and go along the creek bed?
Yeah, is there?
The creek bed is really pretty much devoid of any large vegetation. Some of these black dots over here, like a kilometer away, that's some like tree thickets. There's a decent covering of trees along the ridges on the east side of the valley. But right in the middle, there's not a whole lot of large vegetation to hide behind, other than just being in the creek bed.
should we make it for the trees then, if we can? I mean,
Where-
we'll still be in the open no matter what. Are we?
Can you ping approximately where our car is, Jason?
No, because it's not on this map.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we're way far away from our car. We're still in the middle of nowhere.
You were expecting it was like gonna be like a 15-mile all-day hike back,
Okay.
and you guys
So-
have gone a couple of kilometers.
This is foliage, right? And it's at the bottom of a ridge, right?
Yeah, at the bottom and going up the side all the way to the top.
So I say we make it for there, because this is more concentrated. We should try to get into this and run through it.
So that's
Whatever.
about a kilometer sprint.
And we
to
still
get
have
to
someone
that tree
shooting
line.
at us from here-ish.
Well,
or whatever.
he said that they shuffled around and they stopped shooting for now. So
They may be getting a better position on this. I say let's head for there, but let's follow the creek. I think we should stay with it until
Yeah.
we can get to where we're
We gotta
closer to
stay-
it
Stay
and then
hunkered
take
down.
off.
We have to
Okay.
stay in this creek bed, and I just say we continue crawling, and yeah. The only thing I can think of is that yeah, I don't know. I just say we just keep going.
maybe some like bent over running and then ducking and making sure that we're not getting shot at or whatever. I don't know.
All right, some juking and jiving. So you guys kind of keep shuffling along the creek, and you get up to here where the creek bed splits off and continues south, and then also goes over to the east. And then from here, you're gonna have to get up onto like level ground to run toward that tree line.
I'm fine with that. I say we
Okay.
just run for it as best as we can.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yep.
So everyone roll a, let's see. Do maybe a wilderness roll or a toughness roll for your sprint across open ground.
Wouldn't that be athleticism?
Yeah, sure, or that one.
Athletics, yeah.
Whichever ones you want to do. Whichever is the highest.
Yeah.
So like Lionel Messi, Rachel over there, like just books it, and it just takes off in this like crazy dead sprint and gets there probably 30 seconds faster than the rest of you guys, despite carrying 2 packs somehow.
Wes didn't take his bag back, so I still get your.
No,
I still
I
have your
said
bag,
I said
right?
that I put my bag on while I was
That's what I thought.
talking to them.
Yeah, but
telling them
I
to
thought
put
you still
shots.
had Ashley's. Oh, okay.
I took
No,
Wes's. so
I've
she would
always
have
had
to carry
mine.
it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I'm sorry. Okay, yeah. So then, 1 pack. She gets there about 30 seconds before you guys. When you hit the tree line, you see there is a large, like, black wolf with all this, like, matty, gross stuff on it, eating on something, and as soon as you hit there, it sort of stops and spins back and looks at you, and everyone go ahead and roll initiative.
Holy shit.
Mhm.
Initiative is 1.
Mhm. Sorry, I'm farting around.
Okay, there we go.
12, 21, and 9.
All right, so Ashley goes first. Beck, you guys are, I don't know, maybe like 100 yards behind her. You see her, she gets up to the trees, and then she sort of like stops all of a sudden, like she just sees something.
Okay. I thought Rachel made it before us, though.
She did. You guys are behind her. I
Okay.
said that wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's me, and I run,
So-
and I see something and stop, and then you guys are ways behind me, and you
Yeah,
just
like, you
see my
expected to
back,
see
and
her,
I'm just
like-
like froze.
Yeah, you expected to see her bolt into the woods, and what are you pointing at, Wesley?
Nothing, don't worry about it.
And instead of, she gets like right to the tree line, and she just sort of stops instead of going in for the cover.
Shit. So I guess I'm gonna try to see around her and see what's going on. And then, of course, I see that, right?
You can't see what she sees. You can go ahead and like take the rest of your sprint and get up to where she is. If you want to do that.
Yeah,
or
I
if you
think I'll do that.
Okay, so you get up to right up beside her, and you see this, like, big, crazy-looking wolf that has eyed her down, and that's why she stopped. And then it'll be Wesley.
I'm gonna run up both of them. I still have my gun pulled, and I'm just running up with them where they're at.
Okay, so you make it up there and see the scene. Also, before Rachel has a chance to act, this wolf lunges at her.
Oh fuck!
Shit!
And as it jumps toward you, you kind of start to see, like, it looked like it was a lot bigger than it actually is. When it starts to jump at you, you see it's also really, like, malnourished and stuff. And when it turns, it almost, like, collapses out of weakness a little bit and sort of stumbles and rolls over on the ground mid, like, jump because it had, like, a misstep. And it'll be your turn. It's like, you know, when you see somebody who's like got real noodly legs and you're like,
Yeah,
try to do something, it just doesn't work. That's kind of what this wolf just did.
but it was obvious aggression.
Yeah.
He was okay.
That was bad. I'm gonna get my machete out now. You know, the rest of the Velcro comes off now.
Okay.
And how far away from it am I now?
You can take like a couple of steps and whack it with the machete.
I'm gonna whack it, cause, ugh.
D20 plus your fight.
Velcro. 14.
Blam! Maybe.
All right, you hit it. So roll some damage.
A D6.
Your strength modifier. Yeah. All right, you hit it, and with like a sickening thud and a yelp, it just goes limp.
Oh no, that was terrible.
Fuck you, you damn wolf! Not today!
Not
So I'm gonna look at it.
What do we tell death?
We don't have anything to ping.
Oh yeah, ping upon
Being
them.
in the general area of your foe.
Yeah, there we go.
But yeah, can I take a look at it? Oh, wait, go ahead,
Yeah.
Wes.
No, yeah. After, or we're out of combat now, I guess.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk up to it and just be like, "What the fuck is going on? People are shooting at us. Coyotes are. What is going on? I want to look at what he was eating."
It's eating what appeared to be a human, or what's left of one.
Ooh.
And unlike the deer